Hey everyone, this is Alan Becker, and I'm back with part 3 of Ben Franklin and his 13 virtues. So the last 4 of these are cleanliness. Tolerate no uncleanliness in body, clothes, or habitation. And there's a little saying out there, cleanliness is close to godliness. But I gotta tell you that what it permits is a healthy body, a clean environment, and I know for myself when my place of habitation is neat and orderly and everything is in its place, that I have more peace personally, and there's more peace in my house when there's more organization and structure for those kind of things. Number 11, tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles or at accidents common or unavoidable. Now I got to tell you, that is some EQ right there, emotional quotient kicking in by Mr. Ben Franklin. And let me just tell you real quickly that is something I've had to learn personally and to develop. And I'm so grateful for the learning system that I use and that I use to mentor people, because it helps teach that. It really does. And let me tell you how I know. In June of 2020, went to go camping, rolled my truck sideways into a ditch. And I was not angry about it. That was the first big win. It took me 3 weeks to get it back. Long story, but I wasn't troubled at all. And it's our emotional quotient that allows that to happen, that tranquility that Ben talks about. And if you know his story about being brought into the king's court and being totally vilely attacked because he was an American and he was a well-known American, which made him an easy target. It is said that he stood there, he didn't say a word the entire time. That's tranquility right there. Chastity. Rarely use venery, but for health or offspring. Never to dullness, weakness, or the injury of your own or another's peace or reputation. There's all sorts of stories about Ben Franklin. I honestly can't tell you what the truth is about him when it comes to that part of his life, because there are stories that say that he was not in any way, shape, or form practicing chastity. Now, I will tell you that there are a bunch of benefits for us individually if we will practice that. And I got to tell you, as a Christian, that's a principle that we are invited to practice as it is. And it says that if we do so, if we practice chastity, then and I just lost that principle, whatever it was. Basically, that we will have additional strength if we adhere to that principle. Humility. Imitate Jesus and Socrates. It's funny how many people like to say that the founding fathers weren't religious or Christian. Except Ben Franklin says that we should imitate Jesus. And I got to tell you, that right there to me is a powerful testimony that Ben Franklin was a Christian. We could get into all sorts of what that means, but the point is this. He found 2 people that he could study and learn about and follow. How about you? Who are you studying? Who are you learning to be like? There's a reason I publish a book list, a recommended reading list. There's a reason why I encourage people to seek for mentors. My Roses and Thorns story, the example my mom gave me using roses, very, very powerful. And not everyone is going to be perfect. However, you and I can find those roses in people, the qualities and the attributes and skills that they excel at, and learn from them. And when we do that, we develop greater character. Now, when we focus on the thorns, our bad parts, or our parts that need to be improved, because unless it takes control of our life, I don't like to consider things that we struggle with to be really bad parts. But that's my point, is roses and thorns. We each have them. Ben Franklin here talks about who to imitate. And in humility, man, Christ was a great example of humility. I don't know enough about Socrates to be able to really talk about his life. But he apparently was a good enough example in humility that Ben Franklin put him on his list of 2 people to emulate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get value from this video, please like and share it. I greatly appreciate it. My goal is to reach 25,000 subscribers on my social media platforms here. Because I want to inspire people to read, because it changes our lives. And if you're looking for a book, I have a recommended book list on my website. Just on the upper, you know what? Let me just pull it up so I can tell you exactly where it is. On the upper right-hand side, it says book list. You just click that. There's over 250 books in there that I recommend. I have a top 10 list also that's on the website. And that website is turningleafs, LEAFS.com. And if you're looking for someone to help you with your personal and professional skills to level up your leadership, right at the bottom of that page is a Calendly link for a free 30-minute consultation. I'm really more than happy to meet with you, because I know that if you'll work with me, I can help you. Leveling up my own personal and professional skills, my own leadership skills, has given me huge returns that in my personal life I can't quantify with a dollar amount. And in my professional life, it has worked some pretty amazing things there too. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you get value from this video, please like and share it. If you hear more than 2 or 3 times, please subscribe and take a look around. There's a bunch of a backlog of video where I talk about principles and different people and characters. Captain America's in there, Wolverine's in there, I believe. So there's a bunch of good stories and experiences that I share. Thanks again. I hope you guys go out and make it a great day and go out and make it a great week. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.